Trying to reconnect.
Oh, there you go. Hey guys, it's Christina with Potterton Rule here. I am with John Weiss from Midwest Title. He's going to give us a quick rundown on what title insurance is and why you need it. So, John, go for it.
Okay, thanks. Well, as you know, Christina, buying a home is probably one of the most crucial decisions we'll make during our lifetime, and it's a big financial one. And what that entails is that when a buyer is looking at a property, they want something from the seller that proves that the property is actually theirs to give.
Yep.
So what the title company does is it indemnifies the insured to make sure that that is the right property. So in the state of Wisconsin, that's called evidence of title. And so the title company will go through, research the property, make sure that there's no defects, warranties against the property. So when the seller transacts that to the buyer, they're saying this is a free and clear property. There's nothing against it. So the title insurance, if something later comes out of that, will say, well, you've got insurance against those defects that were identified during that search. So we go back many, many years to make sure that everything is okay. So the big difference between title insurance and car insurance or something like that is that it's a one-time payment and you're paying for all that basically in advance. So that's the big difference between title insurance and any other insurance.
Is title insurance expensive or?
When you compare it to all the other insurances, no, it's very inexpensive. The average I guess cost would be about $425. And again, you might make that in the first 3 or 6 months of car insurance or something like that. So when you think of over the lifetime that you own your home, that's pretty small potatoes.
And how often do you find a defect in the title where you actually really need to apply that title insurance? That seller doesn't actually own the property in order for the buyer to buy. Do you find that often?
It's a great question. And one of the things that you have to make sure of is that you are very comfortable, you trust, and you have confidence in the title company that you're engaging. Because again, with the experience and training that we have at Midwest Title, we make it a top priority that we are really doing the right thing, and we're going back as far as we possibly can. We're taking everything in account. So to get down to the question is, it doesn't happen very often, but again, that's what you're paying for that insurance, is to make sure that there is nothing that may come up. So we take a long time to make sure that the people that we employ here have the training and experience to make sure that we don't miss anything. But it's very, very comprehensive insurance, so the liability factor gets cut down quite a bit by going through that exam and making sure everything is clean.
Awesome. Good. Well, there's your kind of quick 101 on what title insurance is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Does anybody have any questions before we hop off? Give you guys a couple minutes to type it there, a couple seconds to type it. And we'll have this replayed later on so you can watch again and share this with anybody you know that is buying or selling a home, just so that they can understand what title